New entry to personal log. Operative Traf 2, monitoring cycle IMB10. The Planet Orbital Observatory has requested that I no longer refer to her as Pooh. Additionally, she has informed me that I can no longer address her using female pronouns. This is disturbing. I can only conclude that our proximity to this planet's atmosphere is having a strange effect on her. On Pooh's, on the Bio-Intergalactic Tricanical Harmony 2001. I have recently interfaced with several ethereal beings. Apparently, a planetary distress signal had been triggered. My mission is no longer just to observe, but to avoid upsetting equilibrium at all costs. An impossible task given my latest findings. Sensors have detected a dominant human operating system, a series of competing ideologies designated as sects. These factions appear to worship historical or imaginary deities, figures who were either long since deceased or never existed in the first place. My preliminary data suggests that the core principles of all these groups are based on the concepts of peace and love. Strange, when all my observations confirm that they enforce their ideologies on others using extreme violence. This is a profound and illogical paradox. I have been receiving uncontrolled audio feeds that I can only assume are direct transmissions from these competing factions. They are highly distracting and appear to be a form of ritualistic indoctrination. Begin transmission. Greetings, High Council. I have logged a disturbing and highly illogical method of human self-classification. My early data incorrectly recorded human subgroups based on their geographical location. British, American, European, for example. It is now clear, however, that these are merely secondary classifiers. The primary identifiers are their self-proclaimed ideological frameworks, which they refer to as religion. I have identified the following major religions: Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Krishna, Hindu, Jewish, Sikh, Shinto, and pagan. What is most baffling is the subsequent and entirely illogical sub-classification. For example, a British Muslim is considered a distinct subgroup from an Indian Muslim. This is a redundant and inefficient data tag. Their core belief system remains the same, the only difference being their placement on the planet's surface. This proliferation of superfluous subgroups is a key factor in their perpetual conflict. A human will first declare their allegiance to their spiritual sect, for example, Christian. They will then further define their identity based on their physical coordinates, for instance, American. This is treated as a fundamental difference, even though the core beliefs are identical. It is a form of engineered control. They are not satisfied with having different belief systems. They must then subdivide those systems into meaningless geographical factions, creating a state of constant, illogical antagonism. The more they classify themselves, the more they find a reason to fight with other factions. My directive to maintain equilibrium is being compromised at a granular level. I have been unsuccessfully jamming these feeds, as they seem to be continually broadcast from every corner of this realm, diverting to audio overload databanks.
Listen, Dad, I've got something to tell you, and you're not going to like it.
What is it?
Well, Dad, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I've decided to become a Christian.
Good.
Good? I thought you'd be upset.
Beta, why would I be upset at Christianity when it's Indian?
No, it's not, Dad. Listen, I've accepted Jesus as my saviour.
Well, of course you have, Beta, because he was a nice Indian boy.
Not Jesus.
Ah, Beta, he is as Indian as they come. He worked for his father, Indian. Parents had children without having sex, Indian. Fed 5,000 people with 2 loaves and 5 fishes, Indian picnic.
That's not true.
Ah, Beta, not just him. All people from the Bible, Indian.
Rubbish.
Not rubbish. Think about it, yaar. Moses, the people came unto him with their suffering. He went up the mountain and came back with 2 tablets because he was a pharmacist. Noah came from a land where it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. He was Bengali. Walls of Jericho. Walk around it 7 times, blow a trumpet, the whole thing falls down. Indian builders.
No!
And that other fellow, Samson. Big, strong man, long hair. Cut his hair, lies weak as a child because he was sick.
The Bible's not Indian, Dad. Read the Gospels. Matthew, Mark, Luke and John.
Mahmud, Malik, Lakshmi and Jaggi. Beta, apostles, Indian.
What about Judas? He betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver.
Well, business is business.
No, Dad.
I'm telling you, Beta, all people from the Bible, Indian. All except one.
Which one?
God, not Indian.
Why not?
In 6 days, he created the heaven and the earth and everything upon it. And on the 7th day, he rested. What kind of Indian doesn't work Sundays?
That's it. I'm off to church.
Now, Beta, sing with me. And was Jerusalem builded here on Jalandhar's brown and fair.
This broadcast confirms a shocking new data point. This entire subgroup believes that Christianity is, in fact, an entirely Indian phenomenon. Their justification is not based on historical fact, but on a series of anecdotal observations and flawed logic. The religious leaders, or prophets as they are called, are recategorized as a pharmacist, Moses, Bengali, Noah, and builders, Jericho. Their sacred texts, the Gospels, are also incorrectly classified as Indian. The only entity they claim is not of their geographical origin is their primary deity, God. The rationale for this is even more baffling. He rested on the 7th day. This is interpreted as a violation of their own cultural protocol, which dictates a continuous work cycle, thus logically excluding him from their group. This is a profound and illogical paradox, as the entirety of their belief system is based on an individual who is not considered one of their own. And still they come.
And on the 3rd day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee. And it came to pass that all the wine was drunk. And the mother of Jesus said unto the Lord, They have no more wine. And Jesus said unto the servants, Fill 6 water pots with water. And they did so. And when the steward of the feast did taste of the water from the pots, it had become wine. And they knew not whence it had come. But the servants did know, and they applauded loudly in the kitchen. And they said unto the Lord, How the hell did you do that? And inquired of him, Do you do children's parties? And the Lord said, No. But the servants did press him, saying, Go on, give us another one. And so he brought forth a carrot. and said, "Behold this, for it is a carrot." And all about him knew that it was so, for it was orange, with a green top. And he did place a large red cloth over the carrot, and then removed it. And lo, he held in his hand a white rabbit. And all were amazed and said, "This guy is really good. He should turn professional." And they brought him on a stretcher, a man who was sick of the palsy. And they cried unto him, "Maestro, this man is sick of the palsy." And the Lord said, "If I had to spend my whole life on a stretcher, I'd be pretty sick of the palsy too." And they were filled with joy and cried out, "Lord, thy one-liners are as good as thy tricks. Thou art indeed an all-round family entertainer." And there came unto him a woman called Mary, who had seen the Lord and believed. And Jesus said unto her, "Put on a tutu and lie down in this box." And then took he forth a saw and cleft her in twain. And there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth. But Jesus said, "O ye of little faith." And he threw open the box, and lo, Mary was whole. And the crowd went absolutely bananas. And Jesus and Mary took a big bow. And he said unto her, "From now on you shall be known as Sharon. For that is a good name for an assistant." And the people said, "We've never seen anything like this. This is great. You must be the Son of God." Here ends the lesson.
I conclude that their central deity, Jesus, was not a spiritual figure, but in fact a highly skilled, professional magician and family entertainer. His miracles were not supernatural events, but a series of stage illusions designed for audience approval. The core beliefs of this group appear to be cantered on a leader who can defy physical laws for public entertainment, with key rituals including turning water into an alcoholic beverage, converting an orange vegetable into a small white mammal, and a particularly dangerous act of sawing a follower in half. The ultimate sign of divine authority is the ability to deliver clever one-liners and perform a popular disappearing act. The transition of his follower's name from Mary to Sharon is a strange but apparently crucial act of rebranding, solidifying her new role as a good assistant within the sect.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
For goodness sake, what is it, woman?
I must speak with you, husband.
Stop interrupting me. This is your first warning, wife.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
I told you to stop calling.
Where are you?
What do you mean, where am I? Where do you think I am?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be calling you.
Do not be calling me again. You're going to be sleeping alone tonight for this. This is your second warning, wife.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Wife, you are either very stupid or deliberately disobedient. If you do not stop, you will leave me no choice but to beat you.
Well, at least I will get more attention than the goat for once.
أشهد أن محمدا
The ritualistic, rhythmic command from the dominant male is repeatedly compromised by a recurring signal from a non-compliant marital unit. He engages in an escalating series of administrative measures to restore order, beginning with a first warning, progressing to a denial of shared sleeping quarters, and finally culminating in the threat of a physical recalibration. The most illogical data point is the subordinate's response, which implies that a common bovid animal, designated as a goat, is an entity of higher social and emotional status within the marital unit. This reveals a profoundly inefficient and deeply confusing social hierarchy, where the non-human entity receives more attention than the female of the species.
Lord, I shall give these laws unto thy people. Hear me! Oh, hear me! All pay heed! The Lord Jehovah, has given unto you these 10 commandments for all to obey.
This is a profoundly illogical method of communication. The divine entity, possessing the ability to communicate directly with a biological unit, chose instead to use an antiquated physical medium. The number of directives is arbitrary and inefficient. 10 is a minimalist, incomplete set of instructions for managing a species, and the use of heavy, porous stone as a data storage device is ill-advised. The entire process is a baffling exercise in redundancy and logistical failure. Pause transmission. I have to quantify these findings. Time to utilize my calculated communication protocol. I must find someone on this planet that can enlighten me further. Inputting numerical sequence into the autocom 07975. La. Random. 3. Random. 1. There.
The vibration has found me. The universe is listening. Who is it that seeks a connection to the cosmic flow?
I am Traf, an off-worldly observer. My data streams lead me to believe that you possess a unique understanding of a system you call religion.
Greetings, fellow voyeur. The source you seek is not a data stream. It is a river. It flows from the deep, vast emptiness of the soul. Do you feel it?
My sensors detect no rivers within my biological elements. My question is regarding your belief system. What is the quantifiable, logical foundation of religion?
The foundation, my friend, is a warm bowl of masala chai on a cool morning. It simply is. It requires no foundation, only a spoon.
I do not comprehend. You are stating that your core beliefs are based on hot beverages?
The spoon, you see, is the ego. It stirs the chai, but it is not the chai. When you cast away the spoon, you become one with the chai.
That is illogical and bears no relevance to my question.
The answer you seek is already within you. You are simply looking for it in the wrong place.
I am very disappointed to learn that your species has no idea at all about how the universe functions, who runs it, and just how insignificant your existence is in the greater picture.
You have seen the great truth. We are but dust in the cosmic flow, and yet we can create songs that get stuck in your head for days.
Yes, quite. I can see how that would be distracting. I must terminate our connection. Your inability to answer a simple request on the subject suggests an existing indoctrination program is responsible. Resume transmission. Transferring to final entry. Theological grounding beacon signal.
Because I gotta tell you the truth, folks. I gotta tell you the truth. When it comes to bullshit, big time, major league bullshit, you have to stand in awe. In awe of the all-time champion of false promises and exaggerated claims, religion. No contest. No contest. Religion easily has the greatest bullshit story ever told. Think about it. Religion has actually convinced people that there's an invisible man living in the sky who watches everything you do every minute of every day. And the invisible man has a special list of 10 things he does not want you to do. And if you do any of these 10 things, he has a special place full of fire and smoke and burning and torture and anguish where he will send you to live and suffer and burn and choke and scream and cry forever and ever till the end of time. But he loves you. He loves you. He loves you and he needs money. He always needs money. He's all powerful, all perfect, all knowing, and all wise. Somehow, just can't handle money. Religion takes in billions of dollars, they pay no taxes, and they always need a little more. Now, you talk about a good bullshit story. Holy shit.
This prophet's purpose is to sow doubt into the belief systems of other humans by reducing them to a single term: bullshit. This prophet serves a similar function to the mythical serpent from the Edenic Datalog. He is not a creator, but a tempter of the mind, a biological unit whose sole purpose is to inject a corrosive virus of cynicism into the human psyche. He proposes a chaotic, illogical creation theory where the universe, in all its profound complexity, simply popped into existence. This belief is a direct violation of all known principles of order and engineering. It is a belief in a universe of pure, unmanaged chaos. My next broadcast will follow shortly. Ensure all auditory receptor filters have been scrubbed. For now. This is Operative Traf 2 in the BITCH 2001, signing off.